Hello, lovelies. So, this is a very popular topic. I get this all the time: oral versus IV glutathione. What actually works? What do I recommend? Let's just go through some of the IV glutathione pros and cons, and then we're going to go over some of the oral pros and cons. And then you can just make your own assessment. There's tons of information on IV glutathione online. Obviously, not all of it is for skin lightening, but you can basically form your own opinion from there. I will be getting into different brands or types of glutathione I don't recommend you buy on Patreon. So if you want to see part 2 of this video of what not and what to buy, that'll be on Patreon because I know that's going to be kind of controversial. So let's just get right into it. People like IV glutathione because it gets straight into your bloodstream and basically it skips your digestive process. So it won't be broken down by the stomach acid in your stomach. But of course, there are ways to get around this that don't involve using an IV, but that's why people really jumped on this train, I would say several years ago, but now we do have methods where you can still get it into your bloodstream without having to go have like a needle prick, basically. Obviously, the skin brightening and even tone, of course, that is a plus. Glutathione basically just inhibits your tyrosinase, and so this basically stops your melanin production. Now, of course, for every person, depending on what dose and how long you've been taking it, this is going to vary on how quickly this happens. Basically, with glutathione, it builds up in your blood, and basically it'll build up in every cell in your body, but the more you have, the longer you've been on it, the better results you're going to have, the faster results. I say that it varies from person to person because if you live in somewhere where there's smog, if you live somewhere where maybe you're around a lot of toxic chemicals, maybe you live in a home that has bad mold, things like that are going to deplete your glutathione stores and you're not even going to really know it. Also, there are certain types of medicines, and not even medicines, but even just certain types of like birth control and supplements that will actually drain your glutathione as well. We'll talk about that on Patreon too. But for the most part, it is going to brighten up your skin tone. At the very least, it's going to even it out. But for people who have it basically down pat, they know their dosage, they've been on it for a while, they're the ones that are going to see the skin lightening and the skin whitening. One great thing about this is that like it is going to help you with your hyperpigmentation. The only thing that I noticed when I was on it is that it didn't completely lighten up everything on my nether regions, and that could be because I am a daily, what's the word, a shaver. So for some people, if you're using something or if you're wearing tight underwear, if you're running long distances, basically the hyperpigmentation will stay in those areas. So you're going to need to use some type of topical to basically fade that. Glutathione on its own is only going to do so much. Another thing is that glutathione is an antioxidant. So basically it's going to fight all types of oxidative stress. So you're going to see less inflammation in your body, especially if you have like a puffy cortisol face. That's going to go away. The dullness, that this is just a byproduct of the brightening, and premature aging. So a lot of people are saying that it smooths out fine lines, and obviously you have to already have fine lines to see this work. If you don't, then that's why like I don't really touch on aging on my channel because I have not really noticed anything yet. But for people who can attest to it, people love glutathione for anti-aging and for premature aging. So for those of you who've been in the sun too long, or maybe you just like, I don't know, you hold your face in a certain way to where you have wrinkles, I don't know. My mom, she's one of those people who like, she always has like a stern look on her face. So she has that wrinkle like right in between her eyes. And she said that she's had it since she was like in her 20s. So, you know, however you hold your face, premature aging, like it happens. Another thing glutathione does is that it helps you with your liver and detoxing. So this helps clear up your skin issues. The only people who are not going to see clear skin and less acne are people who have food issues. So if you have a food trigger that's keeping your acne coming back, then glutathione isn't going to do anything for you. It can't cancel out whatever food is triggering it. But for just people who just have the occasional acne breakouts, stuff like that, this will clear up your skin. Is it going to clear it up 100%? Probably not, but you can see a good 70 to 80% while being on this. Now let's get into some of the IV glutathione cons. One of the biggest one is that it's not FDA approved for skin lightening. So this isn't just a US thing, but in many other countries, it's not really approved for that, but it is a side effect and people have been using it for, gosh, a couple decades now. One of the other things is that there's no formal regulation around what dosage you should be on for skin lightening or even the purity of the glutathione that they're using in clinics. I know some people like to bring their own to the clinic. You can totally do that. I've also heard horror stories of people buying, the IV or the push, and basically they weren't getting the full dosage, so like they couldn't trust their nurse. So I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's just not regulated. Number two, there are some side effects, like I guess a short-term one, and you're gonna get this with anything. Like if you're getting any type of IV, and some people just have like a bad reaction to it. It could be nausea, it could be chills, you'd have pain. Obviously, it's a needle, or you can have an allergic reaction. Some people do have allergic reactions to glutathione. My question for those people is usually, is it because perhaps the glutathione you're using is unpure, or is it just all glutathione across the board, no matter what brand? This is another thing that's not really regulated, so just finding a brand that you really trust, that means everything, because this isn't a cheap endeavor to go into. A long-term side effect would be basically your natural melanin production. For people who've been on this for several years, yes, you're not going to make melanin even once you're completely off of it the same way that you did before. Does this mean that you can completely go off of it and you're good for the rest of your life? No. You still would have to take it in a small dose, but kind of like hair removal, laser hair removal, it's one of those things where with laser hair removal, you can get several treatments over like 12 to 24 months, and you would still have times where maybe some of the hair would come back in certain patches, or you can have hormonal changes. And that's how, what I've learned from other people who have been on it successfully for years, they kind of say, like, even when they stop, no, they're not going completely back to their natural color. Like, they can still tan, but it's just not going to be what it was before. So that is a long-term side effect. Another side effect would be kidney health. Again, if you don't know the purity of your glutathione, then this is just one of the gambles that you take, and it's your health, and it's very important. So sadly, like when we're talking about this, like we should also bring that up, that it's not 100% risk-free. Another con for IV glutathione is that it is pretty costly. For some people, the cost is around $100 to $300 per session. Yes, you're going to need multiple sessions. Some people get multiple sessions a week. Doing it just once a month isn't really going to cut it. And it's funny because the people who are doing the IV session, they're still doing oral glutathione. So there's that. So if you have the money for it, that's great. But there definitely are cheaper ways of going about this that can still get you the results basically on the same time schedule. And another thing is that your results will fade without maintenance or lifestyle support. So that could be wearing SPF, that could be staying out of the sun, and that does mean diet as well. Another con is that there's inconsistent results. Some people are like, I see no change, and other people, they're loving it. Obviously, my question for them is, how frequently are you going? Do you trust your nurse and the place that you're getting this glutathione? Do you trust the purity of it? There's so many variables. So inconsistency, that's going to vary with person to person. And then, of course, we have genetics. This is another thing that we go over on Patreon as far as your diet, your pigmentation issues, what is your weight. All of these things contribute to your results and whether or not you're going to receive results, how quickly you're going to receive results, and things like that. So, I'm not saying don't do IV. It's wonderful, especially if you have the budget for it, but just know that most people who do IV, they're also doing oral glutathione. Now, with oral glutathione, I guess some of the pros would be the cost. It could be much cheaper if you know what kind to buy. Like I said, we're going to get into that on Patreon. Some of the cons of oral glutathione would be the options in which you have to take it. Like, rectal syringe, some people don't find that comfortable. They don't like having the bile that comes out afterwards. That definitely could be a con for some people. They would rather just get a shot or do an IV and just bypass that completely. So, for me, obviously, I am biased. I'm more for oral. I do also like having I like having my privacy. I don't really want to go to a clinic for this, but that's just me. So, we're going to finish up this conversation over on Patreon. If you guys have any questions about what you should be taking, or if you want me to look over basically your skincare, what you're doing right now, whatever your stack is of supplements, I can do that as well. Just reach out over there.